What's going on, people? Today we're swapping out this hub right here, which is this one right here, brand new. The brand new one comes of course with the hub, and then the gasket, and then the bolts. I don't like to use the same bolts. I like to replace them since they come with it when you buy it. So let me show you what you need. You need a little bucket like this, because you're going to drain the oil out of here. It's not going to be much, but we're going to drain the oil out of here. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. Take them bolts off with the 1/2-inch socket. But first, you want to drain the oil out of here. So you want to put a rag down here, and then just put your little bucket on the bottom. This top right here is plastic, so as you can see, mine is leaking, so that's why I decided to replace it. And wow, we're a lot dry. So what's in here is it's bearings in there, and if you run out bearings, you know, you're pretty much gonna burn your bearings out, and you're gonna have problems. So you pop this out, nothing leaks out. There's another one. There's a plug down here. If you guys can see that plug right there, this one right here. So you just unscrew it. You unscrew it with some pliers. Of course, you know how to do it. Righty tighty, lefty loosen it. So again, you just put your rag right there, that way you won't get oil all over the place, and you put your little bucket on the bottom and just let all the oil drain out. Oops. Shucks. And this is the kind of oil you need. You need hub oil. Hub oil. It says it stops leaks, but very doubtful, because mine is leaking. So we're emptying out the rest of the oil that's in there right now. It's not much, and it's pretty nasty, by the way. So, yeah, once that happens, once you're done draining it, just put the top back on it, because you're not gonna be able to drain everything out of it. You actually take the whole hub off. So put the cap back on there. As you can see, there's not much oil in there, so you got to worry about a whole bunch of oil. It's up to right there right now. So now we're just gonna take the whole hub off. What a mess I made. So there's 6 bolts. 6 bolts. So we take them bolts off. And this is the only reason why I'm replacing this hub, is because it just keeps leaking on me. The driver hub is not, but I'm gonna replace that one anyhow, just because I'm replacing this one. I don't want to redo this job again when there's no need to, so might as well kill one bird with 2 stones, or however that saying goes. You know how it goes. But again, we're gonna have some more oil leak out as soon as we pop this thing out. Screwdriver always comes in handy, you know that. So there we go. The hub comes right off, and then you put your little bucket in there again. because the rest of the oil is going to leak out. So it's not much of a mess that you make. So that's it. That's how much oil you have in the hub. Not much. I mean, there's still much more leaking out, but there's nothing to it. You just clean that off. As you can see, that's where your bearings are at. So you want to clean this out real good before you replace your hub. Now, the right way to do it, a lot of mechanics will tell you this as well, is the best way to do it is to jack up your truck, because once you put your hub on there, you start pouring in your oil. You have to rotate the tire or the rim. So you could do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but before I bought my tools, what I used to do is I would just replace the hub and then ride the truck for about, not much, like let's say run the block and come right back. Anyways, here's your gasket, there's your hub. So in order for me not to mess it up, I just place it on there and then put one nut in there like that. That way you won't mess up the hub, I mean the gasket, because there's still going to be oil leaking out of there. So it gets real messy when the oil and the gasket meet, and that gasket is very important. So you gotta make sure you can get it in there. So you hurry up and you fit it in there as fast as you can. If I can find the damn hole. There it is. Again, I replace all the bolts. I don't like to use the same ones over and over. I mean, you're already paying for them. You might as well just replace them instead of using the old ones. So by this time, you shouldn't have too much oil leaking out of your hub. And you just tighten it. So you're saying to yourself, well, okay, now how do we pour in the oil, the hub oil? I'll show you in just 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Just let me tighten these things up. Now when you tighten it, I mean, you gotta put a whole bunch of back arm into it, just as long as they're snugged, But like I said, the right way to do this is jacking up your truck. And I know a lot of us don't have a jack to jack it up. Well, you don't need to jack it up. All you do is add the oil and then ride around in a parking lot or just up the street. Bring it back or take the oil with you and then just pop the cap and add more oil to it. here's the cap. Just pop this plastic off. Boom. There it is. Here's our hub oil. Just add it on there. Squeeze and you add. See through. So you can tell where you can level it off to. So I'm going to stop right there because it's leveled off. Pop the cap back on there and then rotate the tire. Let the oil penetrate into the bearings that are in there. Once you do that, pop this sucker back out, and the oil is penetrated in. You add more. I do this about 3 times. I mean, this is the fastest way. But like I said, if you don't have a jack like me, then you just add the oil, put the cap back on there, and then you just ride the truck for half a block. You don't have to ride it for long because it doesn't take that long to for the oil to penetrate into the bearings. There you go. Pop that sucker back out. See it. So it needs more. And then shuts with the cap right there. So pop that in. And then you rotate it again. And that should be good because it started leaking right now. So I just let it rotate. So there you go, people. That's how you replace a hubcap. Real easy to do. There's the old one. There's how much oil is in that hub, which is nothing. There's your old pieces. Again, hub oil. That's my dead jack. And this is what I do. I just jack my truck up a little bit for it to be off the ground and just rotate the tire. And that's it, people. Again, replacing the hubcap. Hope I helped somebody out. Have a good day.